sesame Asian chicken, some peanuts, nice orange marinade. I love this recipe. It's a good one. Dr. Derek, talk to me about my light dressing that I like to use. I use this because it's quick and easy. Talk to me about this.
Yeah, you know, it says light on the label.
Yeah.
Now,
I
light
figured it was good.
Light doesn't really mean anything. It really doesn't. Each year, there's 1,400 new products that hit the grocery shelves that say light, low carb, half sugar.
All right,
it doesn't
all right.
really mean anything. But what it's important, and we've talked about this before, is you have to look at the ingredient list. Now, there is some sugar in this product. In general, if something is relatively high in sugar, I don't love it because it'll spike your blood sugar level and it'll prevent you from dropping body fat.
Okay, so this, you know, I thought it was being so good too. I really did. I thought I was being good. I thought I was going a little bit lighter. It said, you know, less fat. It said whatever, but I guess, you know, half of too much is still half too much, right? It's still too much.
So what can we do to get around it?
You know, I had a feeling. You know, I had a feeling that it might go that way. I have basically the same ingredients here. I've got some sesame oil. We okay with that?
Yeah,
We're good with the sesame
great
oil.
with
Is
that.
good. Can I use a little bit of orange juice?
Yeah, we're going to use a little bit. Now, I know there's some sugar in the orange juice, but as long as we're not going to use too much, and you got to promise me, I think we'll be fine.
I'll do my best. You'll be here ever watchful, ever watchful. Well, then you know what we'll do? We'll get started by sauteing our chicken off with a little bit of this sesame oil.
What I like about the sesame oil is the fact that it has a lot of polyunsaturated fats as well as some monounsaturated fats.
Okay.
Any unsaturated fat is good for your body and it won't clog your vessels. And that oil is also very low in the bad saturated fat. So, in my opinion, it's a good oil.
Yeah, and it really adds so much flavor. Sesame oil imparts such a very unique, what we consider traditional Asian sort of flavor to things. It's got a really, really nice flavor to it. So we're going to get that guy started on the stove there. And if it's all right with you, I'm going to start adding this chicken in. I'll let you keep an eye on it, though.
Absolutely.
I'm going to saute this up a little bit. I'm putting a little bit of extra oil in here because we're going to need it for all the vegetables we're going to be adding in. This is a one-pan deal.
I can tell you trimmed the chicken already, so it's very lean. All the fat is cut off.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, my friend, I'm going to let you keep an eye on that.
Okay. And what do we have vegetable-wise?
Well, I've got some green peppers, some onions. We okay with that?
Perfect.
Now, one of the finishes to this dish is peanuts. Now, I always think of those because of peanut butter, I guess, that it can be very oily. Is that okay? Are we good with nuts?
They can be oily.
Okay.
It certainly can be oily. I'm not too concerned about it because we're really using it just to finish off the dish here.
Okay, great. So I have to go easy on that one, too.
Go easy.
It sounds like you're telling me to go easy on that
just
one,
like
too.
the orange juice. Yeah.
That chicken's cooking up beautifully. We're going to get some peppers in there right now. There we go.
This is really hopping right now.
Yeah,
wow.
it is. It is. You can always lower that pan down a little bit. There we go. Got it slowing down a little bit. A lot of food like this, so especially stir fries, you want the pan nice and hot. You want to cook it without killing it. Because that's where a lot of the flavor is. I know, the vitamins I know are better in raw vegetables. Is that true?
Absolutely.
All
if
right,
it's raw, there's going to be more vitamins and minerals. And let me ask you, in terms of the vegetables and the peppers and the onions, how far do we want to cook them?
I like al dente. I like a little bit of crunch, especially for this type of cooking, but really any vegetable. I like a little bit of crunch. First thing, you're not going to blow out your color, right? You know, the color is going to stay nice and bright. We're still going to have that nice flavor imparted to them. They're going to release some of their flavors, but we're not going to blow out all that color and the vitamins and the stuff that's good for you.
Perfect.
All right. All right. Now, this is roasted garlic, so we're going to add some of that in and mix that around.
Oh, delicious.
I'm going to add this in for a little spice. A little crushed red pepper is going to spice it up a little bit.
And Chef, this is so easy, even a fitness guy can do it.
Okay, I think we're almost to the point where we're going to be ready for that orange juice here.
Okay.
I'm feeling pretty lucky here. Say when.
When?
When? Okay, I really only put about 2 ounces in there, maybe 3 ounces. Let's turn that up a little bit.
And about how long does this normally take?
I think this whole dish could be on the table in under 10 minutes. That's not counting prep time of cutting up the vegetables or getting the chicken all stripped up and ready to go.
And nutritionally, the best thing is we have our lean protein sources. That's
Great.
the chicken. We have our vegetables, which is the great fiber, the
Yeah.
good carb. And we're using healthy oils and good fats.
Now this rice, we good with this? Brown rice?
Brown rice.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
we want brown rice all the time. I'm not a fan of white rice, so we're going with the brown rice because it won't spike your blood sugar level as quickly.
Okay, great. Well, I'm going to sprinkle some of this in. I want this to be one dish. You could heat this up separately. I did pre-cook it. You can heat it up separately and serve it on the side. I'm going to mix it right in so it's sort of like an orange chicken bowl type of thing. One bowl, one shot, and we're good to go here. Okay, I think we're ready, my friend. I'm going to give it a quick flip here just to get it all mixed together.
You have to be a chef to do that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you could do it. I think you could do it. But you know what I love about this? It's all in one bowl. I didn't add any salt or pepper. I know that you would scold me. That's why I put it over on that side there. The pepper probably would be fine, but the salt, you want to keep an eye on there, right?
Pepper would be 100% fine.
Okay, no problem. But I did add some crushed red pepper in there. So that's going to bring out the flavor. It's going to make it nice and spicy, nice and hot. This dish is really ready to go. The rice, everything is all mixed in together. We're going to sprinkle the peanuts on at the very end as a garnish. And I think we're ready to eat.
Beautiful.